The entertainment world is buzzing after multiple insider sources revealed that late-night TV legend Jimmy Fallon has extended a personal and private invitation to BTS's Jin for an exclusive meetup in Los Angeles. According to industry whispers, the invitation was delivered directly to Jin just days after he wrapped his emotional #Seokjin_EP tour finale in Amsterdam. While details of the meeting remain tightly under wraps, one source close to Fallon's production team claimed, Jimmy has been wanting to see Jin in person for months. This is not just a casual hangout. Fans immediately began speculating about the purpose of the meeting. Could it be a surprise segment for The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon? A one-on-one interview? Or perhaps a collaborative project that blends Jin's worldwide star power with Fallon's global comedic reach? The intrigue deepened after Fallon himself posted a cryptic Instagram story yesterday, a black and white shot of a palm tree against a Los Angeles sunset, captioned simply, "Can't wait for next week." Eagle-eyed fans noticed the post was quickly deleted, but not before screenshots spread like wildfire online. Hashtags like #JinMeetsJimmy and #JinInLA began trending worldwide within hours, with ARMY theorizing everything from surprise musical performances to a Hollywood-style sketch segment. One viral tweet read, "If Jin walks out on Fallon's LA stage, the world won't be ready." Neither Fallon's camp nor HYBE has confirmed the meeting, but the buzz shows no signs of slowing down. If the rumors are true, Los Angeles could soon witness a star-studded moment that bridges late-night TV charm with K-pop royalty, an encounter fans will talk about for years to come. LAX was unusually crowded for a Tuesday afternoon, but it wasn't because of any holiday rush. Fans, paparazzi, and a suspicious number of entertainment journalists were gathered at the airport's VIP terminal, all hoping to catch sight of one man, Seokjin of BTS, following the explosive rumor that Jimmy Fallon had invited him for a private meeting in Los Angeles. The moment Jin stepped out from the private jet gate, the atmosphere shifted. Wearing a dark blazer over a simple white t-shirt, sunglasses shielding his eyes, he moved quickly with his security team, but not before flashing a small smile to the waiting fans. In his left hand, eagle-eyed photographers spotted a slim black envelope, the kind usually reserved for exclusive event invitations. It didn't take long for theories to spiral. Just 1 hour after his arrival, TMZ reported that Fallon's production crew had been seen loading equipment into a private soundstage in West Hollywood, fueling speculation that the meeting could be tied to a surprise taping. Adding to the mystery, a well-known late-night TV producer tweeted, "It's going to be a very special week in LA." Fans online are torn between imagining a heartfelt one-on-one interview and a comedic, high-energy sketch segment like the viral ones Jin and Fallon have done before in New York. The hashtags #JinInLA and #FallonMeetsJin trended worldwide within hours, while fan edits envisioning their reunion spread across Twitter and TikTok like wildfire. Neither HYBE nor The Tonight Show has released an official statement, but with paparazzi now staking out both Fallon's LA base and several luxury hotels known to host international stars, it's only a matter of time before the next sighting, and the truth emerges. One thing is certain, if Fallon and Jin appear together in LA, it won't just be a TV moment, it will be a cultural event. After days of feverish speculation, it happened. Jin BTS and Jimmy Fallon were finally spotted together in Los Angeles last night, and the details emerging from their meeting have set both the entertainment industry and the ARMY into overdrive. According to multiple eyewitnesses, Jin arrived at a discreet West Hollywood location just after 8 p.m., escorted by 2 security personnel. The venue, a high-end private lounge often used for celebrity meetings, had its entire second floor closed off for the evening. Less than 15 minutes later, Jimmy Fallon arrived through a separate entrance, dressed casually in a dark jacket and cap, flashing a quick wave to the few fans who had been waiting outside. A source inside the venue described the atmosphere as equal parts reunion and brainstorming session. The two reportedly greeted each other with a warm hug before sitting down in a secluded corner, where staff served them a mix of Korean dishes and American comfort food, an intentional nod to both their cultures. While the conversation appeared friendly and animated, several moments caught the attention of onlookers. At one point, Fallon pulled out what looked like a storyboard or script notes, sliding it across the table to Jin. The BTS star studied it for several minutes, nodding and occasionally laughing as Fallon gestured with his hands in his signature comedic style. It was clear they were discussing something creative, not just catching up. The insider revealed. An even bigger clue came when, near the end of their 2-hour meeting, a small film crew was seen entering the building with portable lighting equipment. They stayed only briefly before leaving, sparking rumors that a teaser or short segment may have been filmed on the spot. be why the time Jin and Fallon emerged, leaving through separate exits to avoid a media scrum, paparazzi had gathered, capturing a few quick shots. In one, Jin is smiling widely, holding what appears to be a personalized The Tonight Show mug. In another, Fallon is pointing toward the camera, grinning, as if to say, "You'll see soon." Neither has spoken publicly about the meeting, but the signs are impossible to ignore. This wasn't just two friends grabbing dinner. Something is in motion, and it might just be the biggest late-night crossover of the year. After days of speculation, the veil over Jin BTS's secret meeting with Jimmy Fallon may have just been lifted, thanks to an anonymous leak from within Fallon's own production team. According to an insider who spoke to multiple U.S. entertainment outlets on condition of anonymity, Jin is set to headline a one-night-only, Los Angeles, filmed episode of The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon this fall. The special episode will reportedly be filmed outside of Fallon's usual New York studio, marking the first time the late-night show has built a temporary set on the West Coast in over a decade. The source claims that during the closed-door West Hollywood meeting earlier this week, Fallon and Jin finalized plans for a hybrid format appearance, combining a sit-down interview, comedy sketch segments, and a never-before-seen live performance of one of Jin's solo tracks from his recent hashtag. Run Seokjin tour. Even more explosive is the suggestion that other BTS members may make surprise cameos. The script has space for drop-ins, the insider teased. I can't confirm names, but let's just say Fallon is preparing for the possibility of more than one BTS member on that stage. Within minutes of the leak hitting Twitter, hashtags like #JinOnFallonLA, #FallonSpecial, and #OT7 possibility rocketed up the trending charts. Fans immediately began speculating on potential sketch ideas, comedic games, and even the set design, with some pointing out that Fallon's LA team has already rented a venue known for its flexible stage lighting, perfect for a K-pop performance spectacle. Neither Fallon nor HYBE has addressed the leak, but their silence is doing nothing to cool the hype. In fact, ticket resale sites have already begun listing mystery taping passes in Los Angeles for dates matching the leak schedule, with prices climbing into the thousands. If the insider's claims are accurate, this won't just be another talk show appearance. It will be a primetime, coast-to-coast event that could blend the intimacy of Jin's solo artistry with the comedic fireworks of Fallon's signature style. And for fans, the only question now is whether they'll be watching history live in the audience or glued to their screens when the episode airs. Long before sunrise, the streets outside the West Hollywood venue chosen for The Tonight Show's special LA taping were already alive with excitement. Fans wrapped in BTS merch queued for blocks, clutching light sticks and banners, some having camped out for days just to be part of history. Security barriers lined the sidewalks, while production trucks rumbled in and out, their sides marked only with the cryptic logo for Fallon's show. By late afternoon, the atmosphere had reached a fever pitch. Inside, technicians fine-tuned lighting rigs, stagehands adjusted props for the comedy sketches, and a small army of camera operators mapped out their angles. One stagehand later admitted, "You could feel it in the air." This wasn't just a talk show taping, it was an event. When the doors finally opened to the audience, the energy inside the theater was electric. Jimmy Fallon bounded onto the stage to wild applause, clearly holding back his own excitement as he teased, "We have someone very, very special tonight, someone who flew across the world to be here." And then the lights dimmed. A massive LED backdrop lit up with the words, "Welcome, Jin," and the crowd erupted as he stepped into the spotlight. Dressed in a tailored black suit with a subtle shimmer, Jin flashed that signature worldwide handsome smile before Fallon met him halfway for a hug that drew cheers loud enough to drown out the band's intro. The episode unfolded like a love letter to Jin's artistry and humor. Fallon quizzed him about his world tour, played clips of fan-favorite moments, and then surprised him with a game segment where they competed in a speed compliment battle, leaving both of them laughing so hard they could barely speak.